Hello my dear students of class 5th. I hope you all are fine and doing well at your homes. Today we are going to study English 2nd and I have already given the explanation of lesson number 3, that is Ashraf's invention. I hope you all have understood the chapter. Now I am going to continue with the question answers of that chapter, both reference to context as well as read, reflect and write. So all of you open your book as well as your notebook to understand as well as to write down the answers. Yes, class 5, this is your book, okay, and first open page number 46. There is one quick answer, one question is there. So first we will do this one, that first you understand the question, okay. Main characters are the central or important characters in a story. Supporting characters are the less important characters. So, who are the supporting characters in this story? And you all have studied, I have already explained you this chapter even twice, okay, once in a video on YouTube and once on in a live class. So I hope you all have understood till now. So the main character in this story is a boy, that name is Ashraf. His name is Ashraf, and there are 2-3 more characters we can call supporting characters, okay. 2 friends of Ashraf. First one is Eugene, second one is Sagan, and third one more boy is there, that is Simon, okay. So here is your answer of this question. Yes, so here it is, the answer of this question. I hope it is visible to everyone. Quick answers, okay, this one. So the supporting characters in this story are Eugene, Sagan and Simon, okay. So first you have to write this question in your notebook, then we will continue with the next part, okay. First we will start with one more exercises there on page number 47, okay. This is the exercise. You can see a picture of a tree where we have to fill some of the points, like when Ashraf invited his friends, that he invented a plane. So there are 4 you can see columns, okay, circles kind of, and here we have to write what things he used in that plane, okay. So the tables for snakes, so a pair of round heads you have to write here. Next, the wings for the plane, so here you have to write large and wide bed sheets. Next, third one, the seats, purple cushions from the living room. And then last one, the body of the plane, the trunk of the mango tree. So this you have to fill in your book only. Now we will continue with reference to context. Here you can see reference to context, okay. So the first one is, why did you have to go and do that? Ashraf stormed off, clearly upset. Why? Because Ashraf's friend, he loudly spoke that Ashraf invented a plane, and after listening this one, Ashraf seriously felt angry and he said, why did you have to go and do that, okay. So finally the question is, how had Ashraf been feeling at the beginning of the first place? First question is, before saying this about this invention to the friends, how Ashraf was feeling, and it was the first break, okay. So the answer is, everyone can see here, Ashraf was very eager and excited to tell about his invention to his friends, okay. Next one is come to the next question. This is the next question. Who was Ashraf speaking to? What had this person done? Okay, so now come to the answer here. Ashraf was speaking to Sagan. Sagan had made fun of Ashraf's flying saucer with Simon. Okay, this is the answer. Next question is, what had the listener say to Ashraf in reply? Listener means Sagan. Okay, so the answer is, Sagan felt sorry for that and said to Ashraf that so many of your inventions and experiments had not worked out. That is why, means Sagan started making fun of Ashraf with Simon. Okay, now come to next reference to context. The line is actually, hey Sridhi, on, or we will all fall off the tree. Eugene warned. They all were sitting on the tree branch, okay, and when they were coming down, so Eugene warned that slowly we need not to rush, or we need not to go down in a hurry. We may fall off. So what is the question? Question number 1, who else was on the tree with Eugene? So we can clearly write the answer that Ashraf and Sagan was there. They were there with Ashraf or with Eugene on that tree. What is a warning? What made Eugene give this warning? Come to the answer here. Sagan and Ashraf was on the tree with Eugene. This is your answer number 1. B question, warning is that they all can fall off. It was a warning, and Eugene gave this warning because they all were sitting on branch of the tree and they can fall from there. Okay, now come to the last question of this reference to context. What did Sagan say in reply to this warning? What did Sagan say? I hope you all remember that. Sagan said that next time if you are inventing such thing, you have to invent one parachute also, right? Let me show you the answer. This is your answer number C, that Sagan said in reply to this warning that Ashraf would have to invent a parachute to save us. Okay, now come to read, reflect and write. So these are your questions. Read, reflect and write. Question number 5, that how did Eugene receive the news that Ashraf gave him? Would you say that he was genuinely impressed? Give a reason to support your answer. Okay, so the answer is, this is your answer number 5. Eugene called Sagan over after hearing Ashraf's news. I don't. Who called Sagan? Eugene called Sagan over after hearing Ashraf's news. I don't think he was impressed, okay, because Ashraf had claimed to made 2 inventions like his time machine and invisible radio waves, which did not work out. Okay. Now your question number 6 is, you can see in your book, why did Ashraf feel that he could not go back to school ever? What did he think would happen if he went back to school? Why Ashraf thought about this? Because when everyone, means all the students, came to see Ashraf's plane, and when they saw that there was no plane, they all were disappointed and they all went. So after that Ashraf felt so, because all the students had come to see his plane, but they were not impressed by his invention. He thought that other children would make fun of him in school. That is why he thought that he don't he didn't think like he didn't feel like going back to school. Now come to question number 7. You can see in your book, your question number 7 is that Ashraf said that Eugene and Sagan were great. What did he mean by this? Do you agree with Ashraf? Give reasons for your answer. Yes, Ashraf said that Eugene and Sagan are great because he felt that both of them were sitting in a make-believe plane. Then also they always supported Ashraf, no matter how crazy his ideas were. Question number 8. What did Ashraf say about the way friends should behave with each other? Write about your own experience to say whether or not you agree with Ashraf. Whether or not you agree with Ashraf. So Ashraf said that friends were supposed to support one another, and yes, I agree with him. So yes, students, I have given you today all the question answers, okay, reference to context, quick answer, as well as read, reflect and write. Complete your work, okay. I hope you have understood the meanings also. Complete your work, and the rest of the part of this chapter we will be continuing in the upcoming videos. Till then, take care.